Okay, so while we're talking about Very Dark Man, just like I mentioned yesterday, there's a situation right now with Polo, Iyabo Ojo, and all that. So it started from when Very Dark Man wanted to weigh in on Burna Boy and Speed Darlington's issue.
Okay.
They said Speed Darlington was rearrested over the weekend or something like that, and people are speculating that it was Burna Boy. While some are like, if somebody like Daniel Rega was even saying it on X, that if it was Burna Boy that rearrested Speed, that is, in fact, is justified, because of the things that Speed said, even after getting out of the first issue that he, found himself in. So VDM wanted to weigh in on the matter, and then while it started, it spoke about Polo. So when he wanted to say it, it was like Iyabo Ojo's father, Iyabo Ojo's husband, Iyabo Ojo's, that was how it started. And then Iyabo Ojo reacted to that particular statement by VDM, and then VDM reacted to the statement that Iyabo Ojo made. So I'm going to take a listen to this audio. I think I have VDM, Iyabo Ojo, VDM 1 or something. So we'll take a listen to it and then we can talk about it.
All right, so the people on my screen, Burna Boy, Speed Darlington, Iyabo Ojo father, Iyabo Ojo boyfriend, Iyabo Ojo husband to be Polo, and my lawyer DJ Adeyanju. So as you all know, previously Burna Boy been arrested Speed Darlington, right? But they can't release him. So yesterday still arrest Speed Darlington. It's normal for them to say na still Burna Boy arrest him. All right, so I just come back from this whole access bank thing. It was so stressful. And when I come back, I see a lot of people don't tag me to Iyabo Ojo post where they say she addressed to me. First of all, I don't really read them, but according to what I see, bless say she won't form innocent and an angel. Not be Iyabo Ojo where they do, but I will show you, I will do this one, I will do that one. Why are you suddenly becoming humble? Do you understand? But let me tell you this thing now. Till you reach your old age, we did this matter. 100. Till we reach your old age, you go reach old age. The only thing we go save you, I leave me the go. Do you understand? First of all, I know you are a very happy woman, knowing fully well that Polo don't old. You understand? That will give you a lot of room for a lot of young boys like your soon-to-be son-in-law today. Person like Polo now, no fit work on you well now. I know say you get a libido. Person like Polo now, you want me go come powder. You understand? Because that one, everything up point, but I'm even beginning to believe that one know they can. You know what I'm saying? Yes, now, like that, no feel. And the way the man they do, you know what I'm saying? They brush on. But that's by the way, you understand? So as for you, Iyabo, right? I know what it's all about. I know what it's all about 100%, right? So, like I said, you'll be happy. Your daughter is coming home with a man, you understand? And she looks like, I know she's very experienced with the amount of people who don't brush her. The likes of Cash, they're plenty, She was a pass-around girl, right? So, and I'm not lying. I can't swear this by anything. Anything that comes out of my mouth is not a lie. So now, she's coming home to a mother with more experience. The son-in-law will come and cry to you. I don't like what your daughter is doing, You say if you open, based on say Polo no fit service you again, based on say that one they service time, you know what I'm saying? So, pa. Mama and daughter, pa. You know what I'm saying? Then at the end of the day, let me just paint a quick story, right? At the end of the day, based on say that one don't old, maybe from too many acts, if you can't, you understand, they will now go inherit some of your properties, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what people are there for. I'm not there because you like the man now, obviously. You're not there because you like him. You're there because of what he has. And the problem now is that, until he go they wait. So I just come back. Nigerians, Mona no pull them out to this one until the end. Mona just enjoy them. But they use this in the catch cruise. And guess what? Nobody can do anything. Bro, we don't pass that level where they'll use police come harass. No. We gotta go court style. Not.
Okay, so the first one was what, started the whole drama. So after the statement he made about Polo was when Iyabo Ojo reacted before he came out with this video that we just listened to. So Iyabo Ojo went on and on about his mom, that he lacked love while growing up. He was stealing stuff, to be able to feed and all of those things. And those are the things that she usually say before when they have their issues and all that. So
in other words, she was trying to bash him too, as hard as she could.
Exactly.
Which was why he came out.
He also reacted
with
this way.
so that we give out the full. It's not like he just sat down and said all these bad things about her. It was after that her write-up that she insulted his mom. She called out his mom for being a failed mother. Blah 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 blah. And he probably was pained, which is why he decided to do his own back. And then he did this that we just listened to, right? So what is now the issue?
I mean,
it's to me, I do you now. This one do back. They are both doing themselves.
But what is VDM's problem with the Iyabo Ojo's family? He should rest, leave them alone, let them live their life.
But Iyabo Ojo is always calling his mother too now.
He's the one now. He started everything.
You think that he's the one who starts
He's usually the one.
Kate, you should not.
We remember the Chivido situation, Abi.
See, hold on. In the first, even though we didn't play the entire audio, the first audio we listened to, he was trying to describe Paulo. And then he said, Iyabo Ojo's father. He corrected himself and said,
he did not
Iyabo
correct
Ojo's
himself,
husband.
He was just trying to be mischievous.
He wasn't, he didn't insult her now. Calling her husband her father. Your husband can't be your father.
But they're not married.
But are they not in a really? That's not an insult. That's my own. It's not an insult. Trying to describe.
But I think it's a subliminal diss. When you're dating someone, we all know that you're dating someone, and the person refers to that person as your father. You're gonna feel some type of way. Yeah, you're gonna feel some type of way.
Bad as calling you have to keep in mind.
So he gave her the diss that concerns her. She always feels that the mother something gets to him.
Right.
Gets to him.
And she really milked it. In that write-up, it was, I mean, she really leaned in hard on his mother and how she failed bringing him up and things like that. So I think like it's equal.
He sort of feels like, you know what, I will tell you the one that will probably hit you.
And
that's the...
He now dragged the son-in-law to be, dragged the daughter into it. I think they're just both washing their dirty linens, and it will be fair. Well, you could pick a side based on who you like the most, but two of them are in it together. There's nobody that is more righteous than the other as far as their argument is. They are both playing dirty. That's the way I see it. So they should keep doing it.
All the best to
VDM
them.
says he's not going to stop now until they get old. They'll be dragging this thing together. So obviously they're cool with it, but I do have to say that it would seem like Iyabo Ojo's tone has softened. The last time she was on, it was about going to court. We're going to show you. We're going to, this time around, she didn't even mention court. She was just all about your mother failed. You don't have sympathy.
So go court to the entire person, no.
It's tiring now.
VDM doesn't seem like
he's not tired of it.
No, it doesn't feel like
I can match you,
I can match the energy.
He enjoys it.
I think that he has the stamina for this fight. I would, think that eventually Iyabo Ojo would just get tired and not want to do this for all the stress, But he seems like he's eager to want to. If you mention his name like this, he's going to give it back to you. So it's better to just avoid.
You know that VDM has sort of evolved, and something that has inspired his confidence over the years is his, alliance with his lawyers. His lawyers are always ready to follow him.
One call away.
Hook, line, sinker. In the early days, we didn't think that there was a lawyer in the picture, so he was sort of naked. So if
you don't get backing now.
If he's in a fight, you'd feel like you would get to him easily. But he sort of has a big lawyer behind him right now, So
you see, I don't think the lawyer just materialized. It was because of
I don't think the lawyer was there in the early days, though.
May not have been, but I think it's that VDM was very insistent. He didn't change. He didn't shy away. He didn't cower to people's criticism and insult. I think that was what won him the admiration of the lawyer guy. It seemed like VDM is an activist.
If you say admiration of the lawyer guy, it means that you're insinuating that the whole lawyer thing is pro bono.
It's possible.
So if you insinuate that with the admiration of the lawyer, and it's possible that he's paying legal...
That's actually possible too. But I'm saying that he is... The lawyer probably joining in is because if that VDM caved in when people bashed him and insulted and said, who is this one? Get away, he's a non-entity. And then he stopped talking. He would have just faded into oblivion. He was able to I mean, the lawyer was there when he had the 100 million. I mean, how much did he eventually
But that
get?
was recently now.
Yes.
So what I'm saying,
the lawyer is different. It's recent now.
It could be your what you think. It could also be that it got to some point and he felt like to really drive this thing and not be intimidated on the way. I need to have
it's possible.
a lawyer by my side. Because if you look at it, some of the things that he went through in the early days there were mixes of intimidation from the Tontodiques of this world.
Yes.
A bit of intimidation.
But he did not cower. He didn't
cower, but right now you can't get to him like that easily. You go remember Deji.
What if the person who's trying to get to him has a more powerful lawyer?
At least they know he has a lawyer now. So even your lawyer will educate you, say, Baba, all those things he said may not necessarily land him here and there, so take him easy. Right. Don't fight this fight. Leave this one. Let it slide.
I'm just glad that he's growing into the place that he is now. I'm not saying I totally agree with everything he does, but usually people like to cancel people on social media because they don't like you. They don't like the way you roll, the things you say. And VDM suffered this a lot. There are people that thought that he was going to just
fizzle
disappear.
Out. Yeah.
And I liked that he didn't. That's my. I like that he stayed consistent. He didn't allow people's intimidation or hate for him to make him. And eventually, he's now gotten some of those people who hated him to now be on his side. At least they may not contribute money, but they don't insult him as often.
How about we haven't heard anything about the NGO or the. Maybe he's still in the works.
He's using the money, low-key.
He should show us. So he said he'll show us everything.
Maybe that's coming.
The last thing I know that he did was he went out and bought food and mosquito nets and some provisions for some people who lost their homes. Their homes were demolished by the FCTA, and then he even took up the matter.
I don't even think that he'll have the impetus to do something wrong, especially when you have a top lawyer like DG, who's on the side. I don't think he will go all out and misuse or misappropriate the funds. And one should be in the know of how much, since that one is a close ally, should know, so amount coming. So I do not think that he will frequently, go out and use the money anyhow.
Yeah, but he will still chop from the money, Sha.
No cap.
If you do the run around, you go chop from the money now.
Exactly.
You go chop small from the money now. Logistics today now. The person where they go do this thing go chop now. Now where you work, you go chop.
Exactly.
But don't say you go pack the money, go buy one
politicians. Like
backpack the money, go buy
duplexes.
Yes, no. Ain't go chop inside now.
Like 750 something duplexes in a choice location in Abuja. And this is just one. There are other ones that were recovered. Not talk of the monies that were found in different bank accounts, both foreign currencies and oh my goodness. That guy really did us.
God, I beg. All right, this one is a rather sad one. 2 years after the tragic loss of her youngest son, Sylvester Oromoni Jr., I'm sure you remember the boy, the mother of the late Darwin College student has passed following a prolonged illness.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. So I saw that earlier today and I was like, argh.
I saw comments and they were like, people were saying they're sure that it's because of thoughts of that her son.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's very, very possible.
Yeah, there are strong possibilities that...
It's very unfortunate. May her soul rest in peace. I think they've indicated the school eventually, right? They said that there was no bullying involved. One thing.
And the school is...
I think they said he had a heart attack or something like that.
So it had nothing to do with bullying.
Yes. They